Hello, 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 and welcome. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday to ya. Happy Wednesday to ya. Happy Wednesday. Okay, so who do we have in the chat? Who do we have in here tonight? I see somebody in green. I'm going to the green. Bam! We got Simply Taisha. She's been a member for 9 months. Has it been 9 months? Can you believe that, Taisha? Happy Wednesday, Miss Peach and Divalicious Bam. I love my nickname, Miss Peach. I'll take it. All right. So how are you? Let's see. We have Mail to the Beach. She says, Happy Wednesday, DD, Divas, and Gentlemen. We have Mel reminding us to like, subscribe, and share the live stream as you enter the chat. We have Miss Brenda. How are you, Miss Brenda? How are you? She says, hi, Dee and friends. She's saying hello to everyone. We have Cookie. Wait a minute, I missed. Oh, Cookie, you got a new profile pic. Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. She says, hello, Dee, Mel B, Brenda, and Kate. Look at you. Look at all fab and brought in like I'm trying to be. I love that. Wait a minute. We got Kate. How are you, Kate? How are you doing? She says, hey, ya, hi, ya. We got Mayor Mindy. Mayor Mindy. She says, hey. Hi, friends. How are you, Mayor Mindy? I love that. Now, I love that you have GLP-1. I know that's like when they did that switcheroo, but it fits you. It fits you. We have J to the C, JC, Calamity Jane. How are you? How are you? Well, who else do we have here? Do I look like I'm shaking, guys? I feel like I'm shaking and rattling and rolling. Well, I am sitting here with my vibration plate. I told Mail to the B, I think I told her last week or earlier this week. She didn't even know I had a vibration plate. I've showed it on a live stream when I used to go live before. Long time, when I first started going live, I played this video of me on my vibration plate. I tried to find it, but I can't find it. I don't know what I must have named it. It was a part of another video. And so anyway, I was standing up. This time I'm sitting down. And I remember telling another content creator who used to work from home, I told her, this was months ago, maybe like in November, I said, since you're working from home, why don't you just get your vibration plate, put it under your desk and actually use it. Now I gave her that advice and I never took it for myself because I don't work from home. But, I just realized last week, I'm sitting here every day. And actually, I was supposed to do this before. And just, it's kind of heavy. And I was like, I'm not carrying it upstairs. I'll ask my dad or, somebody that comes over, a guy that comes over. I never did that. So I brought it up myself because guess what? I got muscles now. So anyway, that's why I'm like shaking at the bottom. So this was time for 10 minutes. I'm down to 4 minutes and 46 seconds. So I'll replay it. But I thought this is a good way to get this in. Like this vibration plate, I'm going to show you. It's no joke. This thing was like $300 and it's just been sitting around doing nothing. So I'm putting it to work. I am putting it to work. So anyway, I digress. All right. So who else do we have in here? My twin. She says, let's see. My twin, Purple Bellflower, Nicole. She says, happy Wednesday night, Diva and Diva chat. I love that. Very good. Let's see, who else do we have? Let's see. We have Simply Taisha. People are saying hello. We got Jen, my friend. She says, hello, everyone. Hey, Jen, how are you? We got the round mound of Zepbound. How are you, Charles? He says, happy hump day. We got Andrea. How are you? So many cute handles. Yes, I would agree. Look at that pic. Geez, Louise. Okay, wait a minute. Hold up. Wait, is that a snowman? That's a snowman. I love that. I love a good snowman. I love that. Wait a minute. It's Darium. He says, good. God bless Wednesday to UDD and the DD commentators and onlookers. You are so funny. All right. And then people are saying hello to each other. I don't want to miss it. DJ Meyer, how are you? How are you? Okay. Did I miss anybody else? Okay, I think that's it. Wait a minute. Hey, DD, I made a live. Hello, Turtle Diaries. How are you, sweet tea? All right. Okay. It looks like I got everyone. Okay. Thank you, Taisha, moderator extraordinaire. Thank you. Wait a minute. We got Z. Hold up. Wait a minute. She says, hello, everyone. Happy Wellness Wednesday. All right. Very good. All right, so tonight, wait, we got Margie. How are you, Margie? I saw her pop on in. She's popping in. I love it. Very good. All right, so tonight we are going to be talking about now. If this is like making anybody dizzy, let me know. Jeez, Louise, I'm just shaking, 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 shaking. I love it. I love it. Okay, let me see. So let's go to. Wait a minute. We got my girl, Simply Tommy's Bite. How are you, Simply Tommy? Simply Tommy Bites Life. It's her whole channel name, but I like to call her Tommy. Simply Tommy. All right, very good. All right, so let's go to our actual title for today. What are we discussing today? Today I wanted to talk about GLP-1 fitness, and we got some fitness connoisseurs up in this chat. So this is so perfect. But I was thinking about this when, it's advice for people that are newbies that are starting out. So if you're starting out and you're starting out slow when your energy is low, because we know some folks are not eating all they're supposed to be eating. And I remember when I first started, I was 300 something pounds. I just was like, I am not about to be bouncing around, jumping around, doing all kind of stuff because I didn't want to mess up my knees. I have a little bit of arthritis in my knee. And so I thought I'm going to take that exercise slow and steady. So I did a little bit, started off with a little bit with resistance training. And I was doing stuff like, on my bedside, I would do sit-ups. I would do push-ups on my bedpost. I would do wall push-ups. I would do squats. I would do leg lifts. And I had like a little routine kind of going back and forth. And then before I started Mounjaro, I had, gone to see about my knee because I was having issues with my knee. And I started to do some physical therapy. I found out I have arthritis in my knee. I had an x-ray, actual ultrasound and x-ray done on it, and found out that I had arthritis, like a little bit of arthritis in there. So they gave me some things to do. So that's where I got that in Tybo. I remember Billy Blanks used to have this thing where he had those resistance bands. And then I think Shalene, I think she's from Beachbody. I was doing one of her programs and she had the resistance bands. But I got some newer official ones from my physical therapy that I went to. So I would start doing that. I was incorporating that. Okay, my vibration plate turned off. Did you hear it? Did you hear it? So I was doing all of that. And so that's what I started off real slow and steady with the workout. So I want to know from you guys what you guys are doing. I'm going to show you so you could kind of see. Hey, Shawnee, I saw Shawnee just came here. I'm going to show you so you guys can see my vibration plate. Here it is. I try to take a quick video. I don't know if it's going to show very well. You have to let me know if you can see it. That's how I look sitting under this desk. So you see how it's moving those legs. It's moving and grooving. You said, no, we didn't hear it, but you did. Okay, I'm glad you didn't hear it. So that means it's not that loud. Now I heard it loud and clear. I heard it real loud and clear. But so that's what I'm looking like under my my thing. I'm gonna set it back once we start getting into the discussion of it all. So I just want to know from you guys, what are we doing for exercise? So let me see. Let's start off with, let me ask you guys, how much exercise do you think we need? How much exercise do you think, if you were going to tell a newbie or like a goal to set, not for right now, but so, because right now we want our newbies to do whatever they can do, right? A little bit, 3 times a week, twice if you can only do that. Start off in the chair if you can't stand up. So just do something. Do what I'm doing with the vibration plate. and just getting things moving that way. If you could, you don't have to get a $200, $300 vibration plate. You could get whatever is in your budget. They have them, a variety, and you can get whatever you need to start, but just to get some movement. So it's a lot of different things you can do. But what do you guys think? How much exercise do you think we should be getting in per week or per day? You could do per week or per day. What do you think? Oh, okay. Ooh, Miss Brenda said at least an hour a day is a goal to work towards. Okay. All right. Paula, how are you? She says, I walked twice today, wanting to break the stall, did the weights this morning. Excellent job. Geez, Louise, she came in hot. We're going to give her some confetti. That's excellent. Paula, I saw this on when you left a comment, but I love your new profile pic. Looking good. Looking good. I absolutely love a nice profile pic. Here you go. All right, so Paula, good. She comes in. She says, so she's trying to break her stall. Very good. So JC says, for a newbie, I would say just move 5 minutes every hour, walking in place or just walking. Okay, very good. All right. Miss Brenda said at least an hour. I think I read that. Oh, I saw that Turtle Diaries on one of your last couple videos. You talked about that. You've been walking like a lot, 8K steps is the goal. You started lifting 2 to 3 times a week with your son. Excellent. How is that going for you? Turtle Diaries, how is that going working out? And which one do you prefer? Do you prefer the walking versus the lifting, the strength training? Which one do you favor? All right, it's Darian. What are you doing for movement? I will tell every newbie to start where you are. We all are differently able, so your fitness looks different. Yes, your fitness journey does look different, which is the whole point of tonight, right? But we also want to go to work towards. So, like, that's what we're thinking about. So, if you were going to encourage somebody to work towards a goal, where would we try to work towards? So, we're going to talk about what a goal to work towards, and then we're going to take it back from there. I'm currently doing personal training, feeling stronger. I'm thinking PT is personal training. Started back on my own as well. The arthritis is still acting up though, 3 to 4 times a week for you. Excellent. Very good. You guys are working it out. I love that. Okay, very good. All right. So I might not be able to give everybody confetti because it just takes me off my let me give everybody some at the end because it'll like mess up the scroll of it all. All right, so recommended, yes, okay, recommended is 150 minutes of cardio a week, yes, and 2 to 3 days of strength training, yes. So you guys know, I don't really put my sources in here, but since some folks like to argue with my data, so it's like when somebody asks me a question in my comments, and really that's the only time I really had to pull out my knowledge, right? Of the research I've been doing. I don't know this stuff, a lot of this stuff off the top of my head, a lot of it, I research it. And so I got my information from Harvard, the Mayo Clinic, and the New England Journal of Medicine. So those are my top 3. So both the Mayo Clinic and Harvard Health says that they would recommend at least 150 minutes per week of moderate activity, which means like a brisk walk, or 75 minutes, they brought it down a little bit, of that vigorous activity, and 2 days of strength training. But in the Harvard research, they said that 10 to 15 minutes a day is still going to improve your cardiovascular health and your mobility, even when you have low energy. And I think pointing out the low energy is key, because I hear so many people saying the reason why they don't exercise is because they don't feel like it. They feel tired. They feel worn out. And I think people are feeling tired and worn out because I think they're not really eating all they should be eating. I don't think they're getting enough protein, and I don't think that they are eating enough. And I can speak for myself. That was me. It just depends on what week it is. It just depends on what week it is. Me and this protein are not, well, we have not been friends. We're getting a close relationship now. So I'm trying to get my protein in. You should have saw how many pieces of fish I had tonight trying to get that protein in. So yeah, so it's like you really just have to, this is one of the things. If it's not your thing, you got to really work on. So that's strength training 2 to 3 days a week. And they really say at least 2 days. If you could get into, because I know we say 3, 4, if you can get in 2, that's a great start. And it is so true. I think the more you do and you feel confident, like if you do a little bit, if you do 10 minutes of something, you're like, dang, this 10 minutes for some of us went by so fast. Okay, I'm going to add another 5. And then you can work your way up from there. And that's what I have to do with this cardio, because I'm not a cardio fan. I don't like, just the bouncing around and all of that of it all. But I'm embracing that cardio doctor's orders. All right. So what else are you guys saying? Mayor Mindy, what are you doing? Okay, just a little more than you already are doing, then gradually add to that. Excellent advice. Hi, everyone. I got my first 3-month blood work back. Your A1C went from 6.1 to 5.5. Cholesterol went from 216 to 156. And your glucose went from 115 to 90. Jeez Louise. Oh, my goodness. Excellent, excellent, excellent for you. None of that has to do with the scale. We love to hear that here. Yay. Go, Nora. Go, Nora. Go, 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 Nora. Go, Nora. Go, Nora. Go, 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 Nora. I think if people focused on these non-scale victories, like the labs of it all, then people won't be so ready to compare themselves and so stressed out about this scale, right? So we got to focus on those things. So thanks for highlighting that for us, Nora. Okay, very good. So Z is saying 30 minutes a day, 150 minutes a week. Okay, very good. Yes, yes, yes. A newbie, 120 minutes of cardio a week and 3 days of strength training. Okay, all right, Charles. Charles is like, okay, get it in. 150 to 300 minutes per week. Okay, just try to get movement of some kind each day. Melanie, how are you? I agree. I agree. Thank you, Downsizing Diva. I need to change that old picture. Yes, this picture looks so official. I call a round mound of Zepbound. I call him Lester Holt. I told him he gives me that Lester Holt, like professional, like vibes with the news. And you're giving me like that old, version of Katie Couric when she was back in on the Today Show. Do you remember that? I don't know. I think Katie has a channel, like a YouTube channel now. I don't think she's on a network. She's on YouTube doing her thing. But you're giving me those vibes, those beautiful Katie Couric vibes. Katie, she is everything. I love her. All right, let's see. Excellent news. Yes, it's also diabetes, National Diabetes Awareness Month. And I had heard about it, forgot all about it, and then it's Darium came in last, what was I live last? Was that Sunday, and told us that it was National Diabetes Awareness Month. So thank you for that, Darium. I love that. All right, so the Turtle Diary, she says she hates lifting, but her son makes her do it, huh? I prefer to walk. I love it. It's great for the mental health as well. Yes, yes, yes. I love that. Very good. So you don't really like this lifting. So I'm the opposite. I like the lifting and I don't like the walking. Isn't that funny? A combination of cardio and strength training 3 to 5 times a week with a 2 to 4 day break per week. All right, so we're going to see what they say. What does the research say about that? Because I know taking breaks are important, right, for your muscle group. So if you're doing something every day and you're doing the same muscles, that's muscle fatigue. Now, I don't know, Charles, is that what we need to do, like to break down that muscle, right? Because you're breaking down the muscle. You want to do that. But like, let's say I was working on these biceps. Do I want to do that every single day? Or do I want to give myself a break in between? And I think breaks are important for exercise, because you just got to give your body time to heal, and not because you don't want to be sore. When I say heal, because you are, you're really trying to stress that muscle out, right? To get that muscle to grow. And so you want to give it a time to rest too, if I'm correct on that. But let's see what Round Mound of Zepbound says. Jamie Seltzer started standing and sitting, standing and standing. Yes, 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 yeah. But some people, Mel, and that's great. And I know he was big, like a big guy, but some people can't even stand. Some people can't even stand. So I'm saying, that's a good strategy. But if you can't even do that, then you could just sit down and let me turn on this vibrating machine. You could do the vibrating, and then you can actually move too. You could do your arms. You could do something with your arms. I'm back to supposed to start me at 10 minutes. Okay, what is this baby doing? Oh, here it's back again. All right, so now I'm sitting here on my vibration plate. My legs are moving. The lymphatic system is moving, but I can also do some things with my arms. So if you can't even do that, that's something that you could do. Move your arms around, move your body around in other ways. But that is great. I remember him saying that. But we have some people. Remember those? I don't know. I'm not a Dr. No. I know I'm probably one of the few people. I'm not a Dr. No fan, and I'm not I don't dislike him. I just never got into watching the show. I should say that's why I say I'm not a fan, because I never watched the 600-pound life. But those people, some of those people couldn't even get up and stand. They had to, exercise from sitting down at first. So I just think wow, but yeah, that's a great strategy if you can at least do that, but some people can't even do that. That's the thing about you being obese. And I know there are categories of obese, right? Such a vast spread out there. It reminds me of being a teacher. You got your kids that are gifted, that are just as smart as you are. And then you got your kids that can't read and struggle, right? And then they're in the same class. And what is the teacher to do? You got to get your resources out. You got to, cater to both ends of the spectrum. And, you just got to make it work. And I think that's the same thing with these GLP-1s and people that are taking these GLP-1s. You got your really obese people that, struggle to stand up. And you got your people who, just had, maybe they had, they were in the overweight category and they wanted to get, out of that overweight category and get to the normal category. And I think that's great, right? That's a spectrum. Everybody needs it. It's just that it's going to take some of us a longer time and different strategies to get there. So I guess that's how I'm looking at it from that perspective. Let's see. Turtle walking will always be the best. Okay, so Mindy says she lifts heavy weights 3 times a week and gets about 150 minutes of cardio. I get 8 to 12K steps a day. And so now they're saying you only need 7. 7 is, was like that 10. They said that 10, people were just trying to push and promote products. And I think that happens a lot with a lot of different things. But they say you should really get 7 steps. So Mindy, you're ahead of the fray. You're in between that 8 and 12. I think that's excellent, excellent, excellent. She's Mel saying we know what you mean. I didn't catch that. Mel says I argue. Oh, Mel to the B. I had arthritis, and you had it in yours. You got a cortisone shot and got to walking about 70 minutes, 3 to 4 times a week, no matter the weather. I remember you used to say that. You used to say, I'm walking outside. I know you were a big outside walker too. Very good. And this was in the summertime. I remember this was being in the summertime when you would say that. So very good, Jen. I love that. So she said she took care of that knee and she kept it moving. I love it. All right. Cookie, look at Cookie. Looking so fabulous. Okay. She said, since I don't want to burn myself out, I walk 3 to 4 times a week with a weighted vest. Just started doing light lifting 2 times a week, but not too hard on myself if I miss. Okay. Very good. Very good. So that seems to be working. You don't want to working for you. You don't want to burn yourself out. I get that. I get that. Okay. Very good. Very good. Let's see. But that's one of the things I love best about you. Oh, that she likes to argue. Male to the B, male to the B. She said her son loves to argue. That is too funny. Okay, so Andrew says, I use a walking pad. It's a great time to watch YouTube videos like these. Yes, and I know I remember a lot of times Taisha would be on her walking pad watching. Mail to the Bee is on her walking pad throughout the day. I know. And who else I see on the walking pad? It's somebody else that is on that walking pad. Mindy, I don't know if Mindy's on are you on a walking pad, Mindy, when you say you're getting your exercise in, or are you on a bike? Like a like a standalone bike. I don't know which one you're on. Or maybe you're on the treadmill. I don't know. Okay, all right. She says that was me at first because I wasn't tracking good. Now I eat enough. Okay, so now you're eating enough. Very good, because you started tracking. We love that. I know people don't like to hear the tracking, but it really does help out. And whenever I, get frustrated with what I'm doing, I go back to that tracker and it's like, okay, it brings clarity. This is what you're really doing. I'm getting my walking shoes on right now, and I'm going to jog around our dining room table and listen to you. Go, Melanie. Go, Melanie. Go, Melanie. Then she says she will finish off her squats and arm weight reps. Excellent job. Very good. I love that. You know what? I'm going to be honest. Like, I'm just sitting here with this vibration plate. I've been saying to myself as I have seen it, over the months, like, I'm going to get on it. I'm going to get on it. I'm going to get back on it. When you first get something, you are on it, and then you kind of fall off. And so I said, this is the way, because I'm sitting here, you guys, okay, I did say I'm going to give myself an hour and a half today, but I'm sitting here for a long time, 3 times a week. And I said, I got to do something so that I'm moving around or getting some movement. So I thought this vibration plate is perfect. Now let's see if it's going to drive me insane before this this live is over. All right, very good. All right, so let's see. I said I was going to time myself. So one of the moderators, can you guys let me know when it's 9:30? Let me know when it's 9:30, if you guys remember. Okay, so Nora's making sure Mel knows her stats. Okay, so yeah, Mel uses that weighted vest. I love my weighted vest, but I'm using it 3 times a week, but walking 2 to 3 miles a day on my walking pad. Okay, very good. And we know Mel is a strong proponent of the strength training, but she still does the cardio. So we like that. She's getting it all in. We love it. Okay, you said it works at every level. Yeah, the walking is great. Jeez, Louise, why can't I be born to love to walk like you guys do? Why? Part of it is I'm not an outdoors person. So I thought one day I'm gonna tell this story of my Peloton treadmill, because I started off with the Peloton bike, and I might have told this story, but I didn't tell the whole story. So I do have that Peloton treadmill. And I have this company trying to get me to like sponsor their products. And one of the things that they're trying to get me to sponsor is I can pick, right? Everything they have, I have, except for a bike. And I I switched out my Peloton bike for the Peloton treadmill. So I'm thinking, should I get that bike? And then I'm thinking, I'm going to get the bike, talk about it and all that, and then not get on it. So I just don't want to do it. But I was just thinking, would I ride a bike now at this point in my life? Probably not. I don't know. Would you guys ride a bike? What would you do? Would you get a bike, like one of those, like it's like a Peloton bike, but it's not Peloton? Would you do that? I don't know. Miss Nikki, how are you? How are you? Okay, what are you also you guys saying? I think you guys are just saying hello. Simply Tommy's life says, that's the truth. I know when I'm not getting enough protein because I feel weak. Also, I'm working on that, but some days I'm just too tired to chew. Yes, you're busy. And don't you have like a part-time job? I think you have a job and then a part-time job. Am I wrong about that? Paul, hey, how are you? So, guys, we got to get over to Paul's channel. If you have not been to Paul's channel, he said, and I didn't get to watch this video, so that's on my list of things to do this week on my way to work, but I'm going to have to pull over so I can see your wife. He said he got his wife to be on the video with him. So we got to go over there and check out Paul's wife. I just love that. I love a good husband and wife collab. I just think that's so cool. So I got to get over there and check out your wife. And Paul, tell your wife, we got to say this together. Geez, Louise. love that. Limitless living with Shanta. She says you're getting 10K steps in the minimum, at least 6 days a week, down 40 pounds since May 19th. And look at those legs you got going on. I see why you're getting those legs look like that. You're getting in 10K steps at the minimum. Geez, Louise. Oh my goodness. Rita, how are you, Miss Rita? Did I miss anybody? I hope not. She says, thank you. You are so sweet. That is so the truth. The truth. Like, I've seen so many people in my lifetime being a teacher, like all the parents. Think about it, all the parents, all the students, all the families. Like I can make some connections with people, and they say we all have a twin. Isn't that so true? You just had your 6-month blood work done today. I will report back next week with my numbers. I'm hopeful. I'm going to do the same thing. I had a doctor's appointment, and I was going to record that video on Tuesday. Something came up. I couldn't get to it. Then I was going to record it today. Something came up. I couldn't get to it. So yeah, and I just didn't want to be rushed through it. So I was like, okay, that was 10 minutes. Can you believe that? 10 minutes went by so fast. Okay, so that's 20 minutes. I've been on this vibrating machine. I'm going to do it one more go through. Maybe I'll do it 2. And then I'll have like that done. Okay, I don't know what this is going to do, but if I could do this every day, maybe I'll try to do it. What's today? Wednesday. Every day into our next time we meet again and see what happens. I don't know what would happen. I don't know. We will see. I'm talking to myself. I don't know. All right. She said, sorry. Hey, Tommy, sorry to hear that. That's got to be, what did she say that I missed? About being too tired to chew. She's a busy lady. I don't beat myself up anymore about it if I get it done or not. Okay, very good. Look at that picture. Look at your profile picture. You are looking good. Now, Tommy, tell us how much weight. Y'all know this. We don't necessarily need to focus on weight, but I just think this is so impressive. How good of a job you're doing. You know, you're a lady of a certain age, and you've just defied the odds with your losing over there. So I think that's great. Let's see. And it's not me. Haven't defied the odds. So I want to live through you. There are some impressive exercising ladies and gents. They are. Look at this. I mean, geez, Louise. Wait a minute. Hold up. Is this Devin in the house? The more advanced lifter you are, the more rest you need. Okay. Yes. I'm glad you came in here because you know, Devin. Okay, so the more rest you need. So what would you suggest, Devin? What would be your suggestion? Doses of Shani, how are you? She says, I do a little every day. I can't take more than a day off without working out. I start hurting if I take a break. Motion is lotion. Oh, I love that. Motion is lotion for me. My joints need it. Yes, and I'm glad you have trained your body, it sounds like, to get the workout in. I love that for you. Excellent. Very good. Break, let the muscle repair, do a different muscle group. Yes. So that's what I've always been told. Don't do the same muscle group back to back, like, kind of rotate. And when I do lift with C, and I don't know who came up with it first, but I heard it from Simply Taisha and 2.0 Mommy about this lift with C. And I just love her. And she does that in her, if you follow her, some of her programs, they focus on, a certain part of the body every day. And I do the one that's like the week challenge. And you do a little bit each day. So I love that. Okay, very good. Thank you for that. I knew we had some people in here who know what they're talking about. We don't need Harvard. We don't need Harvard, the Mayo Clinic, the New England Journal of Medicine. We got round mound of Zepbound. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I love how Paul has expanded the conversation about exercise. He shows how to get the movement in. He's such an inspiration. Yes, and perfect example. Darian, I'm gonna have to give you some confetti on that one. Geez, Louise. Darian, we love that. Yes. So Paul, can you tell us in the chat, what are you doing to get your exercise in? Can you tell us, Paul, what are you doing? Brother Paul, love me some Brother Paul. Good evening, all. I average. Oh, Jamie. Hey, Jamie, you got another profile pic up in here too. Look at, beautiful. Oh my goodness. Geez, Louise. So you guys have stepped up your game. Now I can't see those beautiful faces sometimes because you guys have the whole body shot going on. I love that too. Very good. So she says she averages 8 to 9 steps a day, and you do strength training 3 to 5 times a week. That is excellent, excellent. You guys are doing it and doing it and doing it well. Good grief, Charlie Brown. Okay, so you says if I can't stand to be very careful. Oh, if you can't stand, be very careful with the vibration plate. Yes, might be kind of aggressive. Not a doctor, might be too much for the lymphatic system. Yeah, so I would say thank you for mentioning that, Mel, because I would say if you get one of these babies, you do should need to check with your doctor. And when I first got on it, and I'm gonna have to find that video. Maybe the next Wednesday I'll show it. When I tell you I was on that vibration pad, Mel, just play this one, just like you said, but I was standing and I had to like get my grip. You know, you can turn it up high. It's moderately on here. It's not like you could go a lot faster and a lot, it could really get you moving. And I was just like, wow, you got to get your balance, which is, you're working muscles doing that. Of course, with the, I think to really feel the effects of it and all that is to really stand up and do it, on there. But I'm doing it because obviously I'm sitting here, sitting hot down doing it. But yeah, I think that's a great point. And thank you for reminding us of that. You really need to check with your doctor and make sure it's something you can do and that you should be doing. You really should. All right. Thank you, Mel. Paula, her question is for those walking 10 to 12K steps, how long does it take? Do you walk early to get that in? Good question. They can go up to the bathroom. They couldn't get up to go to the bathroom. Oh, on the 600-pound lat. Yeah. So if you can't go to the bathroom by yourself, you're not getting up to do any exercise. Paula's such a pretty lady, loving the profile. Yes, she is. She is. That is beautiful. Thank you, Grace. I'm sorry, Grace. How are you? Grace, you got pulled for the review. LOL. Big Brother YouTube. Happy Wednesday. Oh my gosh. What is she saying that she's getting pulled? Well, don't say it because if she got pulled, we're not supposed to be saying it. Then doctor wants them to lose 50 pounds on their own. Okay. All right. So is this Dr. No? Are you talking about Dr. No? I want to be on there. I want you to call me Dr. Yes. I could be a consultant on there. I like breaking up my walking, says Jamie, and my strength training into short chunks of time throughout the day. I think that's great. It makes it easier for me to accomplish 10 minutes here, 15 minutes there. Yes, and breaking it down is okay to do. And I was one of those people who didn't believe that. I thought you had to go in, you had to go all hard or go home, right? I didn't think you could do that. And I didn't feel as it was as effective. But now I know different, and it motivates me to do more, right? When I could accomplish that 10 minutes, 15 minutes, I'm like, oh, I could just do 10 more. Oh, I could do 15 more. So I think that's a great, great strategy. Oh, what is Dee Dee getting blamed for? I like that. That's a great strategy. That's how I'm surviving this cardio. So are you losing it, Gray? So many beautiful women in this chat. Dee Dee is one of them. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. And I agree. When I started, I was exhausted in a bigger body. I started with moving more and being less sedentary. And now you went from that to running around your dining room table, listening to this live. How good is that? Yes, 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 yes. Woo, woo, woo. Yes, yes, yes. I love that. This is a full circle moment. She couldn't even really get around. She said when she was in a bigger body, she started moving more and she became less sedentary. So she started getting up, and then she just told us how she was going around her dining room table. I mean, who does that? Some of you do, but I mean, just to get that movement in, she is using her time wisely. You're a good multitasker. I love that for you. Very good. All right. So some people are saying to Jen, that's awesome. Did I miss what Jen was doing? Are you talking about when Jen was walking? Jen is no stranger to walking. She's been doing it. Darium, I walk after each meal, especially lunch and dinner. I've been trying to do that too. And if I'm not walking, Mindy, I'm doing Mayor Mindy, excuse me, love that. I am doing things like, moving around my kitchen. I'm just not sitting down, which I used to. Now I'm up and moving. I love that for you too, Mindy. You said when you lift, you walk between sets. Okay, very good. Then after dinner, I make up whatever I'm missing. If the weather is bad, I walk laps in my house. Like, what's up with the emoji? I think that's excellent. All right, very good, very good. Mayor Mindy is getting it in. 150 minutes a week and just 30 minutes for 5 days a week. A nice walk. Very good. Yes, yes, yes. And I could totally see you doing that. I heard 7 cups of water, 7 steps, and 7 hours of sleep. Yes, that's the 777. That's the 777. I got that from the DEXA scan, the DEXA-Fit. He said, remember the 777, Shay. 7 glasses of water, 7,000 steps, 7 hours of sleep. And I think I've been hitting the head on the nail here recently with all those, right? And the one thing that was my struggle was the 7,000 steps, but I'm getting it in. I'm just making, and another thing too is I will say, if you're a newbie out there, getting it in doesn't have to be like I'm walking 7 steps like right now in a row, right? I'm doing things in the morning. I'm going up and down those steps, getting the steps in. Where I would send my daughter before, and I'd say this all the time. I told you guys for a while now, I used to say, send my daughter. Now I tell her I'm doing it. And she'll be like, Mom, what? I'll do it. I said, no, it's not that you did anything wrong. It's just that I want to do it. So I'm more conscious of doing that. And then at work, I'm more conscious of walking around, doing things, getting up, not having the kids do things for me. So yeah, just being more mobile. It's a good feeling, actually. MVP, the real MVP. How are you? Come and join the party. So Paula says, I want to get to that point that I love exercising. Me too, but I will aspire to be there. Yeah, so we have to get there together because I'm not there yet either. I do it and I like the way I feel afterwards and all that, but I don't really love it, love it, love it. The strength training, I don't mind that, right? It's like, to me, that's more like easy peasy lemon squeezy. I'm doing the leg lift challenge that Toy is doing, and I'm not posting videos and stuff about it. I thought something I can actually do. And I was doing the squats too, but I wasn't doing them every day. Like, I wasn't doing the challenge part, but I've always incorporated squats and whatever I'm doing, because to me, it's just easy peasy to squat it down. Right. So I guess with the squats, I think you just have to worry about your form. So that was that. But, I'm not like I'm recording myself making it short. And then when Taisha did the planks of it all, I thought that was a great challenge. But, I did a few days, and then I did one where I recorded it just because it was, Taisha. And I know my daughter is like, loves Taisha. She wanted to do that. So we recorded a little video. So now I'm doing these leg lifts, and they're like, I'm not going to say easy, but it's something I can do and do well. Am I going to record myself doing it? Probably not. But who's going to know I'm doing it? I am. And these legs do. And my belly feels it too. So that's something I could do. That little challenge she's doing with I think it's 100, 100 leg lifts or whatever. So I think that's great. Get it in where you fit in. So you're with the walking pad crew, but you prefer outside. We have sun here. You're spoiled. Yeah, you're in Cali. I'm going back to Cali. I'm going back to Cali. I don't think so. Let's see. So you do walks around your house, laps around your house too. Okay, you like it better than the walking pad. Okay, very good. That's a great idea to think about your house, walking around your house. It's laps, walking around that dining room table. You guys are so smart and creative. Yolanda Moore has a sign up for her class. I wish I could do that. For her to exercise. Yeah, she loves to work out too. She's another one. I'm using on my road bike, okay, that I put on a trainer to ride indoors. Okay, I thought so. Or I'm walking outside. Very good. Yes. Okay. I'm good. I'm a little frustrated. My exercise machine no longer works. Was trying to dismantle it, but I'm gonna have to pay someone to do it. Okay, well, I hope you get that fixed. Okay. All right, very good. I think you were answering somebody else. but that was good info. Sweet tea, plenty of sun here. That said, I'm walking on the walking pad during the summer, but the weather now is incredibly beautiful. Yes, I bet you it is in Florida. You said, how many calories does the plate burn per session? Now, I don't know. I'm sure it's I'm about to turn it back on now that you bring that up. Does it tell me? You know what? I don't know if it tells me. I don't know if it tells me. I'm gonna have to find out if it tells you how much you're burning. But it just gives me the time. It's on the countdown. It's on. Uh, it says. I don't know even know what this HR high low. I guess going. I guess it's because it's going shaking. I don't know. Let me find out and let me get back to you. I'm gonna find out. And I don't know, but I don't know if I'm gonna be, and I probably won't be as accurate with the burning of it all because I'm sitting down. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not like standing up doing it. So I don't know, but that's a great question. If somebody finds out like what the averages they say, you know, of course it's gonna depend on your body, your height, your weight, and all that. Coastal people are blessed with great weather. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. She says, I stopped to say hi. I'm walking in place now with weights and some squats. Very good. Yes, yes, yes. So you're walking in place as we speak. You love to walk. I don't love strength training. Okay. Yeah, I wondered that. I think I'm one of the few that likes the strength training. Well, not one of the few, but you know, I always hear people say cardio, cardio, cardio. When your hips hurt as you walk, it doesn't thrill you to go for a walk. You do it, but you don't always love it. Me too. Yeah, I can relate to that. Yes, yes, yes. I had a Nordic Track Fusion CST strength trainer, got me this far, and then it died on me. The company no longer serviced the machine. Well, that is too bad. Did you have a warranty? The warranty must have been up, huh? And ladies, if your weights are pink or purple, they probably aren't heavy enough. Oh, Mayor Mindy, what about if they're blue, purple, green? You said purple, pink or purple. I have some purple 8-pound weights I'm looking at. I got some blue 3-pound weights, and then my daughter for Christmas bought me some weights. Oh, wasn't that so sweet? She was like, Mom, I want to support your weight loss journey. And I knew the bag she had them in was so heavy. And I'm thinking she had a hard time carrying this bag. And it was sitting under the tree. I would have never guessed that they were weights. I just thought that was the sweetest thing. So that was one of her gifts to me last year. She bought me some weights for Christmas. Isn't that sweet? And Mindy, they are black. They are not pink or purple. I love that. Okay, I do yoga 6 days a week and Pilates once a week. I have a walking pad, but I'm not using it yet. Okay, very good. I think I might invest in a walking pad this you know, for Amazon for what's that Black Friday's coming up for the new year. I think I'm going to be able to catch a sale like a, you know, to get a better discount. So you just start walking 10,000 steps, Miss Brenda. Steps this past week. I'm working towards 7 days a week, but I'm 3 times a week now, and you do a minimum of 30 minutes. Jeez Louise, you guys are moving and grooving. You can't get any more gadgets into your 1,500 square foot house. I'm not doing heavy weights yet, so not worried about the color. Okay. Yes, bike seats hurt my butt. My butt is too big. That's why I don't have a Peloton anymore because that bike seat is, oh, it was not my friend. I walk 2 miles every day with my 2 80-pound dogs. I always weight train 3 times a week. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So you hike and walk 2 miles every day. Jeez Louise, you are getting it in. All right, very good. Yes, Paul's wife. We got to get over there and check her out. Mindy, when do you size up? I think I'm ready, but my shoulders still hurt by the second rep. Okay, great question for her. Kate says, wow, that was not clear, but I hope you, yes, we know what you were trying to say. Okay, okay. Let me see. So you guys have Kim to the K. How are you? She says, I don't love walking outside either, so I do walk away the pound. I love walk away the pounds. Leslie Sanson. Leslie Sanson. Is that Sanson? Oh my gosh, I love her. I absolutely love her. Or I don't know about this Get Fit with Rick, so I might try him out. Get Fit with Rick. They do low impact exercise with step counters or a specific number of miles. So let me write that down. Get Fit with Rick. All right, try him. But Leslie is my girl. You know, they have updated videos. I like that she's like in my age range too, because I feel like I could like it's realistic that I could keep up with her type thing. You know what I'm saying? Even though I could keep up with the younger folks too now. But I do like I like that she, you know, is in my age range doing all that. Let's see. Let me see. What are you guys saying? I kind of skipped down. Okay, grades. When you are lifting to failure, even 2 reps is good. When you can do 10, maybe a good idea to increase the weight. Yeah, and that's what I was always told. If you could do 10 to 12 reps and it's, you know, you probably should go up. And that's a mistake I didn't do. I didn't do that when I was working out to lift with C the first time. Grace, pain is no bueno. If you are not ready to move up, try moving slower for a little challenge. Never sacrifice form. Yes, they say that too. Never sacrifice form to lift those heavier weights. I love that. Okay, Grace, burn is good, but if you're too sore the next day, you've done too much. Mel B's advice is good for you. Reset with Anissa. How are you? Let's see. Mel says no pink weights. Nora says I like the pink. Simply Tommy Bites Life says I'm working out now with weights and squats. I have lost 42 pounds since August. Thank you for the support, and you are motivating me along with all of the chat, sharing your journey. Well, keep it going. I'm so happy for you. You are doing so well. And I know, like, being on this GLP-1, you were just kind of like, oh, should I do it? Well, I'm doing it. What am I doing? And you are doing it well. I absolutely love that. Yeah, she's already down 42 pounds. How about that? Um, let's see. It's rocking that vibration plate. She's even squatting on it. Oh, it's Mariella. Is she really? She's squatting on the vibration plate. I wonder how fast is it moving? But if you've been doing it for a while, I can see that you would build up that stamina. And when I saw some girls on TikTok shop, they were doing it and they were, oh God, doing all kind of stuff on it too. But they weren't as heavy as me. So I look at that too. Oh my goodness. All this talk about exercise making me want to get off the recliner and do a little something. All right, Cookie, go for it. Go for it. I love that. As regular Bushes dweller, I always like the live. Just saying. 47 watching. Y'all need to like. Thank you so much for the reminder, Turtle Diaries. That's what I do. Break it down into segments. Okay, very good. I love that. Very good. And then Paula saying she loved your last video, sweetie. Oh, thanks, Paula. You're trying to be more consistent. Very good. My exercise regimen consisted of strength training, machine 4 times a week, and walking 10K steps a day, give or take. Now I'm doing P90X workouts until my speediance gym monster comes in. Oh, so you already ordered something. You are on it. You already ordered something that's coming in next week. That PX90 is no joke, though. I love that. I used to do the regular PX90. 10 to 12K steps. I'm just restarting after years of nothing. Now between 1.5 to 1.75 hours when I was in shape. And what I'm working towards again is no more than 1 hour per 10K steps. Geez, Louise. Oh my gosh. All right, Mel says her Oura ring is how she tracks her steps. She walks 45 minutes to an hour on the walking pad, but usually walks around the house, outside, or up and down the stairs throughout the day. I love that. Very good. Geez, Louise. What does Dr. No says? He said, Dr. No, those shows lead me to GLP-1s because I decided I definitely didn't want surgery because they were not because they were still really hungry. They just had smaller stomachs. Yes, and you know, some of the people who have been on, you know, had the surgery before the GLP-1 said that it doesn't really help with that food noise. It just makes your stomach smaller. So yeah, geez, Louise, I think if you have if you're one of those people that need, more than just the GLP-1, I think people who've had the, surgeries and now they are taking the GLP-1, it seems to be like a nice combo. And even though some people have said if they would have known about the GLP-1s, they probably wouldn't have had the surgery. But it seems like the people who've had it and needed something more are doing well with these GLP-1s. So I just think that's great. I think whatever works for you. Hold up, wait a minute. Beverly, how are you? How are you? And Beverly, how is your family? How is your family? All right, so Paul says, brother Paul, my exercise routine is since my legs don't work, I have an Eclipse vibration plate. Yes, I use, that was 10 minutes already. This is going by faster than a girl could ever imagine. Jeez Louise, Paul. As soon as you came in with that vibration plate, my vibration plate turned off. It's been 10 minutes. Jeez Louise, I wonder how my legs feel. So you use resistance bands for your arms and you did some wheelchair dancing. Good for you, Polly Paul. Okay, all right, I love that. Okay, very good. So see somebody who, is sitting and still working out. So for all the newbies that are struggling with that and struggling with exercise and just having a hard time, maybe you feel like your body is too big to get up and move it, move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. Then you could still do it. You could do some things in your chair, do some things sitting down. Even if you're like laying in the bed, it's things you could do with your arms and to move around. And I know it sounds, easier said than done, but I just think like that. Remember Christmas is coming up. Remember that cartoon where he says to, I think he was talking to the baby New Year, put one foot in front of the other, or to put one arm up and you're right after the other. But however you do it, just start where you are. I think that's a great message to send out there. So Paul, thank you for that. Losing the weight enabled me to work out a lot again. I'm grateful and don't want to stop. And when you got the weight off, it does make a big difference. It really does. Because when you have so much weight, and I still have a lot of weight on me, it's like, it doesn't make moving, like, I don't embrace it. Especially if you got arthritis in your knee. So that's why I guess that's why I'm so quick to give people grace, and including myself, because I know it's a lot that goes into it. But some people can do it. And if you can do it, I say do it. Do it, do it, do it. And so Mel loves that Oura ring. She says it tracks inactive time. I'm usually inactive for 3 to 5 hours per day. Wish I could show you in the metrics. Okay. I love that. That's one of the things I was considering, an Oura ring, but people have been telling me to go with that Apple Watch. They say the Apple Watch. So what do you guys say? I don't know if you know about the Oura ring, but would you get an Apple Watch or an Oura ring if you know about them? If you don't know about them, but people are telling me like the Apple Watch measures more. If I just want to focus a lot on the sleep, the Oura ring is good for that. Not that it only focuses on that, but I don't think the Apple Watch, does that track your sleep? Can it track your sleep? I don't know. You're going to try the leg lift challenge also, because these little legs they have. Yes, yeah, I am doing that. Simply Tommy. Yes, and I got to do them before I go to bed tonight. Gray said, a serious question. Is this a craving, food noise, or just plain gluttony? I'm excited about the Starbucks holiday menu tomorrow. Oh, it comes out tomorrow. Okay. All right. Very good. I think it's probably a craving, right? Because it's something I don't know. Did you do it last year? You're looking forward to it because you've had it before. I don't think it's gluttony. Wouldn't gluttony be like if you were just overeating it? You haven't even had it yet. And then food noise, I don't know. Is it ringing in your head? I don't know. I think it sounds more like a craving, but that's just my perspective. I don't know. Okay, 50 watching, only 25 likes. Come on, friends, please like the video. Okay, very good. Okay, so okay, she says it was trash. The most accurate where it was trash. Do you mean it was rated the most accurate wearable available? I sent DDA link with the study. I love it. Yeah, Mel loves her Oura ring. So you may rate it. Shawnee says, I love working out. When I was younger, I loved to work out. I would have my babies and be back in the gym as soon as they got to be 8 weeks. Oh my goodness. Over time, I lost the desire, but now it is back. Very good. And she says she's loving it. I love that too. All right. So let's see. People are on these colors of the way. She says, I have all the colors of weights. I have weighted them. I have weighed them. I'm sort of doing the cardio strength that I've done before to get my body, and I enjoyed it. It works a whole without a lot of fuss. Key is the consistency. Yes. She says, I have all the colors of weights and I've weighed them. But don't they tell you the weight on there, what it is? Oh my goodness, my goodness. Okay, okay. All right. Let's see. Okay, all right. Okay. Oh, Darium, you love Get Fit with Rick. And his music is so fun and he makes it really accessible. Okay, I'm gonna have to try Get Fit with Rick. I love the Walk Away the Pounds. You got the DVDs too. I love those. I think I might try to do those in the morning. We have a stationary bike, but you don't like it. You can't get a wider seat for the bike because oh, wait a minute. Excuse me, Simply Tommy's bites life. I have to tell you, I got every kind of seat. I still have a seat. I'm gonna bring it to. If I remember, I'll bring it to the next one. I still have a seat that I ordered from Amazon, like an oversized seat. I tried it all. It just was not comfortable for me. And not that my behind is that big. I just want to be in comfort. And I just was not comfortable in the seat. And the reason why I still have a seat, the rest of them I sent back because I ordered them from Amazon. And my cousin was just putting them on there, putting them on there every time they come, every day. I probably ordered about 5 or 6 different oversized bikes, seats. And the one that I still have downstairs in my garage, I have that because that one, it was too late to take it back. I don't know. Something happened. I got distracted, and when I went to take it back to get a refund, it said time was run out. You don't really see that a lot with Amazon, but yeah. So that's the reason why I have that. So if anybody's I don't know. You guys don't probably live close to Ohio, but yeah, I have an oversized seat that is just waiting for a home. But if I get this bike, I might get a bike, and then I might need to keep it. So we'll see. Who knows? Um, you said I can see Dee Dee getting those steps in while dropping those specs. Respect. Yes, I'm gonna put it on one last time, and when it goes off this time, I gotta be out of here. You said you out of town. You worked out early in the hotel gym. Yes, love that. You said then you went shopping, eating, and exploring. Now you're headed back down to the gym. You are doing it very good. I'm impressed because you are so, out and about, and you're still working out. All right, so strength training is so important. Muscle burns energy even when you sit still. More muscle raises your RMR, which is your resting metabolic rate. Your higher metabolic rate equals more calories burned all day and makes fat loss and weight maintenance easier. Very good. Thank you, Mel. Thank you for that. I love that. Very good. And I knew you were going to come in with that strength training fact. Strength training is so important as we look at those arms. Very good. Mel is knocking it out, knocking it out, knocking it out the park. Harjareen, how are you? How are you? People are telling me it's 9:30. Okay. All right. Let's see. Dee Dee, very devastating, but no life lost. So we are grateful. 3 of my family members homes are damaged very badly because we are from St. Elizabeth Parish in Jamaica. Well, Bev, I'm so sorry to hear that. I had talked to Bev earlier this week. Was that this week when we talked? I can't remember. And Bev was telling me about her family. So send prayers out. She had not heard from them at this point. I think you're back. Are you back home, Bev, now? You were out of town. And so Yeah, I just want to send prayers out to her family, and I'm so glad you heard from them. I was going to text you if I hadn't heard from you to see if you had heard anything from your family. So anybody out there who has family, with all the devastation, with the hurricanes and everything going on, we just pray for you. That news, I try to, I need to be more on the news. I try to stay away from it because a lot of it is just devastating and destruction. It kind of brings me down. But I got some good news with voting yesterday. One of my high school buddies was running for an office. And she won yesterday, so that was great. That was good news to hear. So I was, and a lot of people I was supporting won their races yesterday, so I was excited about that. But no politics here. All right, Round Mound says Apple Watch, steps, sleep, workout. It does the sleep too, sleep apnea and heart rate, all of that. Okay, all right. All right, so I might have to, I don't know, go with this Apple Watch. I don't know. Geez, Louise. Mel said that Oura Ring, though, Zepbound, Round Mound and Zepbound has the most accurate information out of them all. Interesting. Sydney, how are you? She says, I've had a few Apple Watches and I like them. Yes, they can track your sleep. However, I don't wear my watch to bed. They track a lot of your stats. Okay, very good. So you're not wearing it to bed. You love your Apple Watch, lovely L. Okay, man, you got a new profile pic too. You guys are showing like more of yourselves. I love that. Very good. Okay, wait a minute. Paula says her Apple Watch is bossy. It keeps telling me stand up. Yes, it tracks a lot. Just like, I don't know, she's saying something. Grace, I had a pumpkin spice latte at the airport on Tuesday. I felt guilty, but I had it anyway. Now, what is in there that's I mean, sugar, obviously, right? And, I'm not a Starbucks girl at all, so I don't know. All right, Darium is telling me it's 9:34. Somebody else texted me the time. Okay, very good. So let's get, I said I wasn't going to be on here all night. I was going to like 2 hours plus. I said I was going to scale it back. Of course, we didn't get to half of what I had planned here, but that's okay because I think we got some good information, especially for our newbies. We say start where you are. I love how people gave the recommendation of, well, I said lift with C to start lifting those weights. Get fit with Rick. I like that we had that suggestion. Leslie Sansone, I think is walk away the pounds. That's a good one. That's a good one for walking indoors. And I love how people said, we got the information. So let's just do a quick. I always like to do a quick kind of a game or something at the end because I just want to reinforce what we kind of talked about here. So we're going to do this quick little game. It's called Move It or Pause It. So you guys tell me, should you move it or should you pause it? So move or pause. You can write M or P in the chat if you just want to be quick and easy, like lemon squeezy. All right. So is this so move it means it's good for your GLP-1 fitness journey, and pause it. If you're watching out there, 54 people are watching. You guys can play too, even if you're not coming in the chat. Pause it means no, it's not supportive or it needs some sort of modification, right? That when I said you can participate, that got somebody out of here. All right, so move it or pause it. Move it is good, pause it is not so much. All right, so should you go for a 5-minute walk after dinner? Is that a move it or a pause it? What do you guys think? M or P? Round Mount says, let's fight about it, Mel. Mel is Connie, Mel is gonna let me tell you, Mel is gonna argue you down. She is not gonna take no for an answer. I was very excited, 2DD, but won't say anything more. Okay. As a cyclist, I can tell you that a bigger seat is actually worse. A smaller seat means less contact and less soreness. It usually takes a few weeks to get accustomed to it. Yeah, I couldn't even hang on for the few weeks. Somebody else told me that, Mindy, and I mean, yeah, Mayor Mindy, and I was just like, I don't know about this. I just could not hold on. Shawnee says she loves her Apple Watch. It tracks so much. You sleep with it, so it does track your sleep. Okay, very good. Very good. I love that. All right. So what are you guys saying? You're saying, yes, prayers to Bev and her family. Yeah, you came back yesterday. Okay. All right. You're back at work. Okay. All right, Bev. All right, glad you made it back safely. Okay, so you guys are saying move, move, and it is move. It's always going to be moving. Move, move, move. Yes, yes, yes. Very good, very good. All right. Does the ring have a monthly fee? You could either do a monthly fee or you could pay all at once. I remember seeing that on the information Mel sent me, but Tangy, how are you? How are you? But you know, I could be wrong, but Mel's I'm sure is gonna tell you. Oh, she said, don't start nothing. It won't be nothing, Charles. You got a seat cushion? Yeah, yeah. That's helpful. Oh, this seat cushion, I got cushion in my own seat and it's not helping. All right, I'm gonna do this. When this goes off, I gotta go out of here. Okay, so this is my last 10-minute go around. Woo, jeez Louise. Oh my gosh. I gotta stretch out. All right, here we go. All right, so what are you guys saying? Ooh, ooh. Dee Dee, I sent you the calorie stats on the vibration plate from ChatGPT. It's in the chat. I didn't see it in the chat. Did you put it in the chat, but you didn't did you text me? Oh, you said you put it in the chat. Do you guys see it in the chat? Okay. Um, I'm reminding myself, um, twin, I'm reminding myself to get my buns out of here and not be on this live for 2 hours. For 2 hours. I said an hour and a half is gonna be my max. Okay. So wait, did you guys see it? Did I miss it in the chat? She says, way to go. Keep that plate going for the video. I literally have to work through this dilemma. Okay, there's no fee with the Apple Watch. Okay, all right. Charles, the obvious choice is Apple Watch because the folks are starstruck. The winning solution. Oh, it's the Ori. Oh my goodness. Jeez, Louise. Okay, these are Apple Watch fans. Stacy Hudson, how are you? You said if you get a smart ring, it's more comfortable for sleep. Yeah, so I think that is true because, right, you got that watch on your arm. So I would say I could see that where the ring is more comfortable. That's why I said I think the ring is compatible with your sleep. Darium, you are so silly. Darium says, don't get scared. Oh my goodness, my goodness, my goodness. Let's see. You said so she said she's recommending a smartwatch for your sleep. Okay, all right, very good. Also, if you get an Apple Watch, you don't have to worry about sizing. You just buy a brand new band if the old one no longer fits. Good point. Good point. All right, all right, all right. You guys are going with these things. No fee because you pay 2 times the mortgage for the Apple. Good comeback, Mel. Good comeback. All right, Mel is saying the Oura Ring has a 7-day battery life. All right, what's Round Mount gonna come back with? He said, all right, so I gotta have my girl Mel's back now. We can't leave her hanging since Darium is gonna take. He's gonna get on the guy's side. Okay, Darium. I wish a mortgage payment was half the cost of the. It's the Oura Ring on Amazon. I don't think it is. I don't know though. Mel, is it on Amazon? I'm trying to $69 for the annual fee for Aura. Okay, all right. Okay, so next one. Okay, starting. Oh, here is this a move it or a pause it? Starting with heavy weights on day one. Should you start heavy weights on day one of your exercise journey? Is that a move or a pause? Yeah, that's not bad. I don't think $69 for the whole that's for the year, right? Yeah, I don't think that's bad at all. I thought it was 49, but it's 69. Okay. Inflation went up that fast. Okay, all right. All right. So what are you guys saying? All right, so yeah. So okay, we got a lot of P's in this place. All right. Watch for the win. Hold up. Wait a minute. That O-ring is not inexpensive. That's true too. It's not. No, but it's not the same price as the I know it's not the same price as the watch though. Mel, they're getting on you, girl. People are saying move. Okay, pause, 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 pause. We gotta move. We gotta pause. Let's see. We got somebody else talking about this ring. I'm walking and laughing so hard. Don't mess with Mel B. She will win every argument. Mel will try to win every argument. Turtle Diary says it's the device wars in here. Apple Watch versus, Apple Watch wear, but I think y'all convinced me to upgrade. No, you guys, Darium and around Mama Zepbound. You guys did not talk her into keeping that O-ring. What is going? The smart the Apple Watch. What is going on? Jeez, Louise, Mel B is in here doing her thing. She said, "Move if you want to." Can you repeat the question? Yes. If you were starting with heavy weights on day one, is that a move it or a pause it? Move is it's good for you, it's good for your journey. Pause it is it's not supportive or it needs a little bit of a modification. All right. So yeah, we're gonna say pause for that one because you do not want to start with heavy weights when you're just starting out on your exercise routine, right? You want to ease into it. Start where you are. Now you might, I don't know, if you're starting your journey and you start with the heavy weights, I guess somebody could possibly do that. But for the most part, we don't want to start with heavy weights on day one unless you're just already like you're looking like Devin already with those arms and biceps. You're working out like Charles, and then you can start Mel. You got those muscles like Mel. But for most people, we want to start off with, not heavy weights, right? We don't want to start heavy. All right, what about this? Ooh, this is a good question. And most people have it. Some people said move it. It's good for your journey to start off with heavy weights. They're not recommending you do that unless you already came in with some experience. There is room for all decisions in this GLP space, no matter how wrong they are. Cindy said, hold up, sweetie. Sweet tea is ditching the Apple Watch. Mail to the B. Where do you buy one from the Aura site? Oh, everybody, mail. You getting people onto the Aura. Oh no, I got my Apple Watch from T-Mobile. I have a Samsung watch. I love it. No fee, no fuss, and it tracks all the same things. All right, she threw that Samsung and that Android in the mix. I'm going to throw a monkey wrench. No tracking device at all. I don't have one either, JC. I got the monkey wrench too. Look at all the beauties in the chat. Yes, yes, yes. They're going back and forth. Buy it from Amazon at your own risk, says Mel. I wouldn't buy an Apple Watch or an Oura Ring from Amazon. Probably assemble in a back room. That is too funny. Oh my God. Mel is like, don't do it. Okay, very good. You said Bellflower says no annual fee for her watch. Oh, wait a minute. We got somebody else that's Team Samsung. I just love this. You guys are so funny. All right. He said the OGs are very competitive. Oh, this is tickling me. Or is it the vibration of it all? Oh my goodness, that is so funny. Okay, I read that. You guys are cracking me up. Okay, so of course, this one, did I say this one? Chair exercises on a day where you are feeling very fatigued. Is that a move it, something you should do, or is that a pause it? Your needs modification is not going to help you out on your GLP-1 journey. Yeah, I saw a Fitbit the other day, and I saw it on Amazon, but it didn't have good views. Wow, didn't realize the Fitbit was still around. Yeah, I used to have a Fitbit. Oh, you're Team Samsung. Jeez, Louise. Okay, my Apple Watch was $200 at Target. No need for me to have a five. So the $500 one, that's the half your mortgage Mel was talking about. That one, is that a newer one? Jeez Louise, what is a girl to do? Bellflower, Samsung has a smart ring. They tried to sell me one. Nope. And I have a Samsung phone. So funny. It's a Google product now. Okay, all right. Uh, Marjorie, period. I'm just enjoying them tripping off of ammo. It's so funny because people mean this. Team Samsung, and I still bought an Aura ring. Oh, this is a good giggle for me. Okay, so you guys are saying if you're in a chair, you're doing chair exercises when you have a really a day where you're feeling fatigued and you can't get up and out. That's in 10 minutes. Can you believe that? Jeez, Louise. Okay, so we're saying $200 on out the door. Oh, and cellular too. And okay, Lovely is saying that's how she got her Apple Watch. Okay, all right, I gotta remember that. Okay, move it. Excuse me while I stand up. Dang, why? And you guys are right. That is a move it. Move it. If you're feeling fatigued, don't just not do anything. Get in that chair and make it happen. The MVP, the Fitbit is like comparing an iPad to a Mel is on it. Mel for the win. I had a Fitbit. It died. Then I moved to a Samsung watch. So you're another Samsung user. I did chair exercises when I was recovering from foot surgery. Excellent. Had something besides sitting like a lump on a log. Excellent job there. Diva, did you find you a Diva that will pay? Great. I'm on the prowl, Grace. I'm on the prowl. I need a new computer. I need a smartwatch. Jeez, Louise. Oh my goodness, that is too funny. This tickled me. Uh, man, she said, "Where is not so round mouth?" Darium and round mouth and Zepbound, they trying to get together and confer how to come back at you, man. How to come back. Oh my goodness. She said, "Where are y'all at?" Mel, my Fitbit track steps. All I need. She said sometimes all you need is a Kindle Fire. That's right. That's right. Tell them, Nora. Tell them. Jeez, Louise. Darium. Darium. No, you didn't come back with that. Jeez, Louise. Oh, man, saying don't start nothing won't be nothing. Jeez, Louise, I'm more confused than ever. I am more confused. Oh no, you didn't. Mindy, these two, and then they had round mound up in there, but these two are just something else. While we are joking, let's give some grace to those deciding between meds and a tracker. So priority is not a tracker. Yes, that's true. That's true. If you were trying to decide between the two, oh my goodness gracious! And you know what? When if you're trying to decide between the two, I think a Fitbit is. If you just want to keep track of steps, it's not expensive. It's not that it's not going to give you all the things right on their basic ones. But if that's what you can afford, I think you could get one of those for like $20, no more than 30. All right. So thank you for bringing some clarity back to it. We talked about the mortgages of it all. Now we're back down to something I can afford. Darium. Darium is something else. Jeez, Louise. Okay. All right. Ooh. How about this one? Okay, is this a oh my goodness. Is this considered a pause or a move it? Working out without eating all day long. You working out without eating all day long. Is that a pause or is that a move it? And have some of you guys done that? Worked out without eating all day? You know, Mel is something else, honey. She is on fire. You didn't, they didn't put a spark under her. It's like you cannot win that argument. A Devo should also be considered. Oh my goodness. I don't know about that. I don't know. Jeez Louise, losing it, Grace. I hear you, Calamity Jane, on the necessary choices. Yes, yes, yes. Team Apple here, but I admit it sits on my nightstand all day. Oh, okay. It constantly buzzes all day. You said I can't take it anymore. You can't turn it off. I guess you don't want to though. If it's keeping track, like, I don't want to be irritated. Jeez, Louise. Oh my gosh, Dee, you keep it under your desk. Great for your circulation. Excellent. Love that. You can get a pedometer. It tracks your steps off, and that's probably low cost. Um, I went back to my regular watch. I'm fit with the trackers besides my phone. Okay, very good. I love that. All right, so you guys are saying pause. Yes, it was pause. It was pause. It was pause. Very good. Pause allegedly. Pause. That's a fast. Okay. So yeah, so if you haven't eaten all day and to work out, I'm surprised people even have the energy to do that. To work out before. Now this is not like fasting. I guess if you're so I mean, this is a question. If you're intermittent fasting, you could have possibly eaten without working out, right? Let's say you're doing so. That's an exception because I know some people might be thinking, well, if you do a fast or you're intermittent fasting, but for the most part, like if you're not intermittent fasting, if you're not doing like a juice fast cleanse or whatever, um, yeah, you know, within reason, you should be eating, right? And they even have like post things you should post workouts and pre things you should eat before you work out, eat or drink. So, all right. So this is the last one. Is this GLP-1 approved or not? Is this something you should do on your fitness journey? Stretching before bed or stretching before you exercise? Is this a move it or is this a pause? Move it or a pause. Stretching before bed or stretching before your workout. And then I'm going to ask one last question and then we're out of here. All right, very good. I think you guys have it. Yes, but this is an all day. This is not, you know, just before you work out in the morning. This is like not eating all day and then working out. Um, So working out before not eating all day. But yeah, I think a lot of us do that. I like to work out, you know, on the empty stomach. I'll maybe have a protein shake or something light because I feel like it weighs me down if I had a full stomach and then worked out. So I do like that. And also, yeah, I think that's good. You worked out before without eating, but it won't happen again. I need the energy to work out. Yeah. But this is if you didn't eat all day and then you worked out. So yeah, this is like not eating all day. But I think like to work out on an empty stomach, like in the morning or, you know, whenever you have your first meal, I think that's not what they were talking about, but I think that that's pretty good. I sometimes work out while intermittent fasting. I eat after my workout. Yes. Yeah. So that this one's a little bit different. You guys are saying move, 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 move. Yeah, stretching is so good. And we don't hear a lot of people talk about that, but that's very important too. That's another way to prevent injuries, especially if you're strength training, is to stretch. Stretching before bed is good, especially your hips. That's very good. Yes, I've worked out without eating all day. And you had the energy to do it. Use your coffee like a pre-workout. You can use your coffee like a pre-workout. Okay. You had an old Fitbit. that does so that had dust, so you ordered a cheap $40 watch tracker on Amazon and you love it. I don't have extra cash right now, so this will work. Yeah, so get what you can. I think that's perfect. As long as it's tracking your steps, which is your ultimate goal. She says, yes, the hips of it all. Love the stretching. Yes, yes, yes. All right, this is the very last question, and then we're out of here. We got 2 minutes and counting. Okay, so here's the question. It's either A or B. A or B. Okay, so which one should you do? 30 minutes of exercise a week. 30 minutes once a week or 7 minutes a day. If you had to choose which one was going to be the best one. Hey, Ruth, how are you? Hey, Rebecca, thanks for stopping in and saying hello. So which would you do? A, 30 minutes once a week or 7 minutes a day? Which one would be considered the best strategy to attack your exercise, especially if you were a newbie? But what if you just had, you didn't have time? You didn't have the time for all the things, all the exercising. What are you going to do? 30 minutes once a week to knock it out or 7 minutes a day? All right, this was it. This was like if this was Jeopardy, this was our all or nothing type of question. Do they have an all or nothing type question? Who had an all or nothing type question? Was it win, lose, or draw? Was it, I don't know, not Family Feud. Let's see. Okay, I think most of you have it. So I'm going to have to give you some confetti because I didn't hear a wrong answer in the house. Yay, you guys are right. It's at 7 minutes of consistency. Yes, 7 minutes per day. So if you had to do something, 7 minutes, and 7 minutes does not sound like a lot. That could go in my 7 cups of water, 7,000 steps, 7 hours of sleep, and we could add 7 minutes a day. And a lot of you would be shining stars because you're doing quadruple amount of exercise. You don't even need the 7 minutes. You have aced that. And so if you start off with those 4 sevens, now we had triple sevens, now we got a fourth 7 to add in there. As a newbie, starting out with those things, I think that is great. So I think that is, Dario, I think that's a great way to end this live. So you guys were awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you. We got so many exercise gurus up in here. The people are just working it out. I'm always so impressed by all the things you're doing. So we're going to get that cardio in. We're going to get that strength training in. The cardio, we're going to try to do what our facts of it all say. It says we're going to get 150 minutes a week of moderate movement. So that's the cardio. Strength training, we're going to try to do when you can break that 150 minutes down to 20 to 25 minutes a day for the strength training of it all. We're going to do at least 2 days a week, but ideally 2 to 3. And if you can do a 4th day or more, that's great. But that's what we're starting off with. And we're starting slow when the energy is low, and then you increase as you go. And remember, we're doing the quadruple. Is that how you say it? The quadruple sevens. We're doing the 7 hours of sleep. We're doing the 7,000 steps. We're doing the 7 glasses of water. And then we're adding in to our start the 7 minutes of day of consistent working out. So it has been a pleasure. You guys have tickled me. Mel and Brown Mount and Darium, you guys are so funny. My girl Mel B, she held it down. The Apple Watch, it seems like people were strong with the Apple Watch. Mel might have convinced some people to go to that Oura Ring. Some people are sticking with the Fitbit of it all. Whatever you decide to do something within your budget. As long as it's tracking what you want it to track, it doesn't matter how much it costs. And I'm even confused as ever of what I'm going to do. It remains to be seen. Have a good night. Thank you, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your week. And I will see you this Friday. We will be on Friday on this live. So enjoy the rest of your week. Good night.